Hi, this is Gary Kayye. We are here at InfoComm 2023, and we are with one of our favorite companies on the planet, Shure, who's also a sponsor of Rave TV, so you see them every week on Rave TV. But most importantly, some of the coolest audio products in the market. Chris Lyons, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for coming to the show.
I know you're happy. I know you're excited because this product here has been a baby of yours and your team's, the 902.
Yes.
Now, not to create any confusion with the 920, the MXA 920 is sort of like the industry standard ceiling tile speaker. What the heck is a 902?
So an MXA 902 is a complete ceiling audio solution for small and medium conference rooms where you just need one mic and one speaker to fill the room. So this is a complete package with array microphone that covers 20 by 20 feet, built-in loudspeaker that covers the same area, and IntelliMix DSP that handles all the processing. So it's all one package, one cable, and you're done.
And the key here is, can I pull this up? Am I allowed to do this? And the key here is you've added this little box. If you look at the MXA 920, you'll notice that this is the piece that looks different, right? And this is the speaker.
Yep.
And it's a lot more heavy duty than I imagined. This is the first time I've physically seen it. Obviously, there's a lot of isolation in here because you're putting a mic next to a speaker.
Right, so you've got both acoustic coupling you've got to avoid and also vibration, mechanical vibration coupling. So there's some stiff rubber mounts here to block the mechanical stuff. There's some filtration to keep the sound from bleeding into the microphones. And remember, this is only a couple inches from the mics, but you might have this thing cranked up to like 90 dB at the source, which can cause some problems. So the whole echo cancellation algorithm was also revised to make it more tolerant of a close loudspeaker. So it's really a custom package.
And when is this going to be available, and how's the response been at the show?
It's now shipping, which is my favorite feature, but it is really getting a great response. There are so many installers who say, you know, I need to be able to do a lot of rooms quickly, and I just need a simple solution that I don't have to tweak, and this thing sounds great out of the box.
All right, excellent. So we're going to kind of take you on a quick tour of the booth because obviously Shure makes more than just the MXA series. Yep. And in fact, one of the biggest advancements that y'all made, or one of the biggest surprises I thought, which was cool, that y'all did was the acquisition of STEM Audio a few years ago. I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah, that was really a good strategic move for us because there are lots of cases where a company or a client doesn't want to take on a massive AV project. They just need a solution that's simple and sometimes that they can manage and install themselves even with their in-house IT people, and that's what STEM is great at. So we purchased STEM, and we've been working to improve the product line as we go. There was a new firmware update a few months ago that made it sound even better, and you've got a choice of ceiling microphones, table mics, wall mics that all work really well.
And you've got different configurations of ceiling mics, and so it's an all-in-one system, and it's still configurable, pre-configurable. So you specify the room, it tells you what to buy, you install it, and it tells you how to configure it.
Exactly. They got some very easy to use apps that help you plan the system, make sure that you've got it designed right, and then test your audio coverage afterwards to make sure you're getting the performance that you want. And it's really designed for plugging into a USB on the room computer, so it's a great solution.
Yeah, so it's all USB based. It can be connected to the network,
Exactly.
but it is primarily USB based. Where are you going to take me next?
Let's go down here.
I love the booth, by the way. This is a really nice design. Your training room here has been packed every time I've come by here. So Obviously you're doing something.
Yep, we're doing live demos here on this side. These are people listening to the MXA 902 and learning about how that works. And it's remarkably quiet in there, so you can actually hear how the speaker sounds. And then over on this side over here, we've got what we call the sandbox. And this is where we've got every single one of our MXA products mounted in the ceiling and on the wall. So that we can experiment, hear everything, compare how they work together and so forth. 920 is in there, so if people want to see how it works for voice lift or camera tracking or something, we've got all kinds of solutions ready.
A nice demo here. Where else are we heading?
Let's see.
All right. Now, obviously, a lot of your new technology is driven by Microflex, right? I mean, that's the heart of a lot of what's solving a lot of audio problems and issues in the market.
Yep.
That's a continuous evolution of product, or are you done?
Oh no, Microflex we're just getting started. That's sort of our umbrella brand name for everything that goes into a meeting and conference room. And we've got Microflex Wireless right behind me. We've still got Microflex wired mics, which are real popular in courtrooms and places like that. We've got Microflex Complete, which is a discussion system for portable meetings. But we really see lots of runway left to come up with more variations on the theme.
What are we seeing back here? What is
right
this?
Back here is Microflex Wireless. So for some rooms, you've got situations where people don't want a ceiling or a wall solution. They want something that's more portable. Maybe they put it away after the meeting, or they have meetings in different rooms and want to move it around. Microflex Wireless is perfect for that because you can easily put it in a space, fire it up, and be ready to go in a couple of minutes, whether it's 6 mics or 40 mics.
I was getting ready to ask is there a limitation in the number?
You do need multiple access points, so for every 8 mics you need an access point. But in a lot of divisible rooms or classrooms or training rooms, they'll put an access point on each side and then be able to combine it, when they open up the curtain. So it's a very flexible system, and because it works in the DECT spectrum, which is 1.9 gigahertz, you don't have to worry about TV channel interference. So it's completely outside of that band, so you don't have to worry about that at all. So it works really, really well in those crowded spectrum.
All right, and what do we have here? What are you showing here?
We can't forget our professional product roots here, and so we've still got all of our professional wireless like ULXD, Axient Digital, which does get used even in some live events for corporate and university uses where they say, we need some good quality stuff because this is a big event that we're sinking a lot of money into. So all of our different transmitters are here, lavalier mics, head-worn mics, all the different options that you might use for college theater or something like that. You've got plenty of different options here for anything ranging from broadcast down to a sales meeting or something in between.
And what is that dome thing right there? Just out of curiosity, is that an antenna?
That's a directional antenna, yep, that's got a rain and debris cover on it to protect it. But we've got a wide variety of accessories. One of the great things about Axient Digital is it is so expandable and scalable. So antennas, spectrum managers, show link to communicate with the transmitters remotely. You've got hundreds of different options. So, you could be doing the Super Bowl or a local play or whatever, but you got
the same family of products.
Same family, yep.
I mean, it's kind of what you set up with Microflex, right? I mean, you can kind of do any install with Microflex, starting from the smallest to the largest.
Exactly. We're really going for a mix and match approach so that you can find the right combination for anything, because we've learned over time that no 2 rooms are the same. Everyone's got a unique set of needs, and we want to have some solution you can bundle together that works for that. And that's what Shure's all about.
Well, we've learned a lot partnering with you on Rave TV. We have a much greater appreciation for the nuances in audio, and you have been a great educator and a great teacher for us, and we've enjoyed the fun that you've put in your videos. By the way, you've made them not just boring educational, you've made them kind of funny. You've made it, you got a great personality. I appreciate everything you do for us and for the industry. Congratulations on the 902. That's going to be a great product. Obviously, we had to wait for Chris to finish a demo because people just want to see this product, and so I appreciate you taking the time to do a booth tour for us. We're going to go around and shoot individual product videos now at each one of these product stations, and you can see all those by going to ravepubs.com/InfoComm and then typing in Shure in the video search window. That's easy to spell, SHURE. Or, of course, go to Shure.com, and all the 902s, everything's on their website already, right?
Everybody's all loaded up, and the product pages are there.
Thanks for doing this for us. Appreciate it. Thanks for all your support in the industry as well. Thanks for watching. We got a lot more InfoComm to cover. Stay tuned.